Quite some time has passed since the Forsaken skins have come out, but as per usual, the Forsaken skins coming out have drummed up quite a bit of opinions on the skin set itself. Some people comparing it to a watered down version of the Reaver, because both guns look pretty spooky. But this is an interesting set nonetheless. Reaver 0.5, Sovereign 2, or just a Forsaken bundle, whatever you want to call it, is yet another collection that has something unique and special about it, that makes it stand out and hold its own as its own skin set. Being the big brother of the Sovereign collection, the Forsaken coming out gave us two different variations of the Forsaken skins. One being the literal Forsaken, with this pretty neato finisher.
Piss off! Time to hunt. They're concussed. Blinded.
Who's next?
Nope.
One enemy remaining.
Four down.
30 seconds left.
Found one. I can be so much more.
And the other giving you an option to quite literally have the Sovereign 2 set. They took an old concept and gave us a new concept, and we get both of them when you purchase this collection, with two different finishers, one being the new finisher and one being the old finisher.
Blinded. Finished. Hawk out. Blinded.
Spike down. One enemy remaining.
I can feel it. I can be so much more.
Also, I now realize that it's pronounced Sovereign, sorry. My first language is Portuguese. But moving onwards, to feed you guys some more interesting facts about this, here's some trivia for you. If you had to guess, which skin collection sold more? The Prime 2 set or the Forsaken set? Which do you think out of those two sold more? Leave your answer in the comment section. You have 5 seconds starting now. Now I hope none of you changed your answers, because you may be surprised. A powerhouse, incredibly popular set like the Prime 2.0 did not sell as much as the Forsaken collection did. This can be confirmed by Joe Lee, who's Valorant's revenue lead, who tweeted this on May 17th. Lost a burrito bet since the Fallen set performed better than the Prime 2.0 set. Anyone want to shed some light on what y'all liked about the Fallen skins? And if you're confused, the Fallen skins are the Forsaken skins, as shown here. And the correlation of popularity and sales are directly tied. It can be heavily argued that if the Forsaken skin collection sold more than the Prime 2.0 skin collection, that was because more people liked it. It was because more people wanted it. Now, I don't know specifically exactly how much more it sold, but we do know for sure that it sold more. And this is important because as a community, buying these skins, the Forsaken skin collection was no joke. People actually really like it a lot. I mean, it comes with the most important weapons: a classic, a vandal, and an operator, and a knife. The two most used items in the game being the classic and the knife, and the two favorite weapons being bought being the vandal and the operator. Just looking at it from a collection perspective, up until the Forsaken collection came out, I only used the Prime Vandal. And that all changed when the Forsaken came out. This is an awesome skin, and I would say that it definitely rivals the Prime Vandal. And moving forward with why this was a big buy for a lot of people, before the Forsaken collection came out, the Classic only had 2 skins that had upgrades and finishers. There were a few that had upgrades where you can change the style, but only 2 came with finishers. Those 2 of course being the Prime 1 and the Glitch Pop. But with just one collection being the Forsaken, we were given 2 more classics with 2 more finishers. Being the 2 finishers being the default Forsaken finisher and the Sovereign finisher when you upgrade it. The Forsaken filling gaps in our collections is what really drew this collection to me. On a game where most people will only use the Prime Vandal and the Reaver Vandal, the Forsaken stood out as something that could be unique while still being pretty cool. And I make these videos out of sheer interest because I do love every skin that comes into this game, from the horrible to the community favorites. And while it is no secret that the Prime Vandal, the Reaver Vandal are among the top favorites in this entire game, I think the Forsaken gives all of those weapons a run for their money. It has unique elements in its collection. It fills the gaps in our collections for skins that we might not have on certain weapons. It gives us a great alternative from the Reaver and the Prime. And it gave us a brand new skin while also giving us a callback to a skin set that people loved being the Sovereign. And even on the downside, being a continuation of the Sovereign, where the original collection had 3 different variants, while the Forsaken only has the Forsaken variant and the Sovereign variant. I rate this collection a 4 out of 5. Variants aside, it's incredibly solid and incredibly cool, with the only real downsides being a lack of the original variants, and depending on who you ask, the Sovereign sword being cooler than the Forsaken dagger. And this is absolutely a must buy, regardless. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. If you had all the money in the world, would you buy this or would you save? I buy all these skins because I love them and so I can relay it back to you, in the hopes that you can make a better purchase when it comes time for you to buy your skins. And to take this video home, the topic I'd like to end off with is the Forsaken being similar to the Reaver. Obviously, there are some similarities to it. They both have a sort of dark aura to it, like they're supposed to be darker, edgier, more gothic type guns. And while all skins come down to opinion, My opinion on the matter is that yes, they do look similar. Which one is better? That's really up for you to decide. For me personally speaking, everybody owns the Reaver. And if we're being honest, you could even argue and say that everybody owns the Forsaken because of the buy rate. While there are some skins that are incredibly cool that you just have to have and have to have equipped, something that is always off-putting personally for me is knowing that somebody will always have the Reaver equipped. I own the Reaver. If you go into a game, you are almost guaranteed for somebody to be able to drop you a Reaver at some point in the game, on the enemy team or on your team. And that's where I'm going to leave it off. Let me know if you think the Forsaken or the Reaver is better. Like and subscribe if you did enjoy. And as always, I'm Justin, and you're not. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a good day.
Hawk out! Hawk out! Blinded.
30 seconds left.
Good on ya. How did I get this powerful? Sky, I am so proud. Keep fighting. Good on ya.
Oh my god.
10 seconds left.
There's no way. Yeah.
Healing over here. Enemy spotted A. Good on ya. Buried.
One enemy remaining.
Good on ya.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
No.
Flawless.
Good on ya.
What the f? That was weird.
Here.